Hi guys, so I'm back from my self-imposed vacation and I'm blonde. I hope you like it. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about critical analysis and I'm going to be giving about 2 examples, and I'm also going to give you an example of a descriptive write-up and what critical analysis looks like so that you can understand the major differences between both. And if that sounds like what you're looking for, then keep watching. So guys, I have a previous video that I uploaded about 6 months ago when I first started this YouTube channel, and I'm actually redoing it now. This is like an updated version because that picture quality in the previous video wasn't very good, and I would like for everybody to get the information. The information in that previous video is still very much valid, trust me, but then now days of humble beginning, so the video quality might actually discourage some people. That's why I'm doing this updated version, and I've decided that in this particular one I am going to give 2 major examples so that you can actually get what I'm talking about. So guys, don't let's waste time. Let's get into this topic. Follow me, people. My journey with critical analysis and how I have struggled with it. Initially, when I started my master's, anytime I hear critical analysis, I do not know how to place it. I'm like, okay, critical analysis. The first few times I was like, okay, I need to read extensively about this thing. But to be honest, it's actually a concept that is easily understandable. When I started writing academic writings, anytime I submit and I get my feedback, it's usually good grades, but there are certain sections that I get this comment like, oh, your essay is too descriptive, it's not analytical enough, you're not using enough critical analysis. Oh yeah, me. As in, I don't understand. So I had to sit down, read books, understand what they're actually talking about. And by the time I got the concept, I was like, really? That's what you guys are talking about? You cannot just use plain English and let me understand what you're saying. When you hear the word critical analysis, like it says, it means you should critically analyze whatever the topic or situation is. But whenever people hear the word critique, from the word critical, critique, you kind of think in the negative way. Like you think of critics that you hear like it has to be bad. No, that's not what it means. In this scenario, critiquing an article, critiquing a topic, critiquing anything does not mean negative. Critical analysis can be either positive, it can be negative, it can even be neutral. You don't have to stand with anybody. You're just bringing in concepts from different people to actually analyze a particular situation. So what critical analysis does is to help you think critically. It can actually help you infer a conclusion, or probably to let you bring different school of thoughts and then leave it open for the judges to decide. The judges are your markers. So what are the things you can put in your essay to actually denote critical analysis? So I'm going to start with definition. You'll be surprised that defining a concept is actually a form of critically analyzing it. Number 2, if you're explaining a reason, like you're using the word because, that is you already critically analyzing that situation. Then if you're using similarities and differences about a particular situation, a particular concept or something, you're already critically analyzing it. Then bringing together different school of thought, like if A says this, B says this, C disagrees, D is neutral. Those are different thoughts that you're bringing together into your essay that would make it show that you've read widely and you're critically analyzing the situation. So it doesn't mean that you are standing with somebody. It doesn't mean you're negative. It doesn't mean you're positive. It just means that you're using all the resources available to you to actually talk about a particular topic. So you're extensively, like you're digging deep. That's what I think is critical analysis is. You're digging really deep into the situation. So different school of thoughts is also a way to critically analyze, and also primary findings from different research, bringing them together. You're critically analyzing the situation. And you know that in academic writing, they don't exactly want to hear your own thoughts, because they only want verified information, and that's primary research. So they want you to bring out all the research that you can get, combine it together, and then tell them what it is saying. Analyze it and tell them what you think they're saying all together. Subsequently, what I'm going to do is that I am going to also release a video on how to critically analyze a paper, like an article, a primary research, how to critically analyze it. I'm going to do a video on that. But in this video, we're talking of your own personal essay, how to put critical analysis into it. So those are two different things rather. Critically analyzing a paper and imputing critical analysis into your work. So we'll talk about how to analyze an academic paper later. That's for another day, not today. But today's video, let's keep going. Now to my examples. I promised to use 2 examples. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read it out loud and also put it on my screen so that we can both read it and understand what is going on. In the first example, I'm going to put an example of what a descriptive essay or a descriptive sentence looks like, and what a critically analyzed sentence also look like beside each other. Same, like the words actually mean the same thing, but the way it is written is absolutely different. That one is actually critical and the other one is just descriptive. So, and then in the second one, I'm just going to read out a particular scenario, and then we'll analyze the situation and see how critical analysis actually comes together beautifully. So the first write-up, or the first sentences that I combined together, is actually about jollof rice. Hello, my Nigerian people. I know you people are ready. It's actually about jollof rice. You'll be surprised how we can critically analyze jollof rice. So I'm going to put it on the screen, and I actually wrote it down. Don't mind me, I'm of the old school. I still write. Like, I write. Sometimes I don't type. I'd rather journal. I'd rather write it down in my book. It kind of make me feel, I don't know, familiar with the whole situation. I'm digressing. All right, let's get into the example. So for the descriptive part now, jollof rice is a popular meal in Africa. It is served at all occasions. Nigerians are convinced they have the most delicious jollof rice. Ghanaians and Ugandans also believe they have the most delicious jollof rice. You get the gist, right? Like, that's this descriptive. You're just saying it, pam, 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 this jollof rice, this is what it does. These people like it. These people also, they believe they have the best. These people also believe they have the best. It is popular. Very, very concise, very straight to the point, there is nothing critical about what I have read. It's straightforward. Now let's go into the critical part now, and then you will see the difference, even though we're saying the same thing, but we're saying it in a different way. Jollof rice is a very popular meal in Africa, evidenced by it being served at all occasions. Its popularity has generated several arguments about which country has the most delicious jollof rice recipe. Nigeria, the most populated country in Africa, claims to have the most delicious jollof rice. However, this claim has been disputed by several other countries, including Ghana and Uganda. What do you think? Anyway, Nigeria has the best jollof. Let's just put that out there. Okay, back to what we're saying. What do you think? Like, wait, descriptive, critical. The critical part actually makes it look like you're well read. You know what you're talking about. You're not just talking, but you have a talking point. You have a direction. So I think critical analysis is beautiful. Like, beautiful. Call me weird, but then it's beautiful. So let's get to the second example, guys. So now for this second example, I'm not going to do the descriptive part. We're just going to dive into like an example of a critical analysis. and I made this, like, I wrote about this elder abuse thing, but I'm not using the right references. I'm just giving this as an example. Like, I just picked out some things and I joined them together just to make you see what critical analysis is. So example number 2 now. Elder abuse is on the rise because of the increase in the number of older people that are living long. According to B et al. 2021, I made that up. Elder abuse has been associated with low socioeconomic status. Contrary to this, several other studies found no relationship between elder abuse and socioeconomic status. On the other hand, C et al. 2020 concluded that low socioeconomic status fosters better bond between caregiver and older adults and reduces the risk of elder abuse. So what I have done in this second example is that I have brought together different school of thought, like different primary research, and basically I have analyzed what they said, what's each one, the conclusion each one has drawn based on the relationship between socioeconomic status and elder abuse. So that is what I have done here. And then introducing the word because, according to this person, contrary to, on the other hand, you can also put like however. Also, there are words that when you introduce into your essay, when you introduce them into a particular sentence, it actually brings a form of critical analysis. So there is this website. I'm going to attach it in the description box. I can also put it on the screen. Depends on what I decide. That you can get different words that when you put them into your essay, you're actually critically analyzing that essay already. But then, don't get it wrong. Putting those words does not necessarily mean that you have analyzed the situation. If you're using the wrong article or the wrong choice of words and stuff like that. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Like, even though you have put those words, you have to be sure that the research, the school of thoughts, the words you're putting down are actually correct and properly referenced. So introducing certain words. So those words now are the words that I'm going to put a link to the website. I can't remember the name of the website right now, but I'll put a link to it in the description box and maybe on the screen so that you guys can check it out and actually put those words. They will put it there. If you want to critically analyze, if you introduce certain words, however, also there are a lot of those words, a lot, even because, as in so many. So make sure you check it out, and I hope you now kind of understand the concept, and I have tried to make it simpler. If you have, make sure you leave a comment in the description box. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you have actually gotten the concept and how far you have struggled with critical analysis, and if you have ever struggled with critical analysis at any point in time. Let me just know if this video has helped you. I would really appreciate the comment, and share with your friends as well. They would also benefit from it. I'm so sure of it. They will benefit from this video. And thank you for watching this video this far. I hope you have subscribed. I hope you have liked. Do I have to beg you? You enjoyed the video. If you watched it this far, you did enjoy it. Just click on that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification. And you know, your girl, I've got you. Various arcs, various tricks, academics, I've got you. Dental stuffs, I've got you. YouTube lights, I've got you. YouTube backgrounds, I've got you. Come on now, I'm your girl. All right, click that subscribe button and I'll see you in my next video. Till I see you again, as always, make sure you put a smile on somebody's face. Bye.